Big announcement by Dana White just came in like an hour ago. I thought maybe he would step up. That would be crazy. He made the announcement that International Fight Week is coming up. Thought maybe I should make a video about this, and here I am again. Thank you for tuning in. July 8th, Las Vegas, in the T-Mobile Arena. International Fight Week has been announced. What the hell is International Fight Week, you think? Well, it's pretty much a week for UFC that the new Hall of Fame people will be announced. This International Fight Week will be that Robbie Lawler will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think Donald Cerrone will also be inducted into the Hall of Fame. To give an example, last year Khabib was inducted into the Hall of Fame. GSP was inducted in the Hall of Fame. To give you a bit of a look into that, what International Fight Week means is just a crazy stacked card, and the new Hall of Fame inductees will be announced. The main card will be Volkanovski against Yair Rodriguez, which will headline the International Fight Week for the unification of the World Featherweight Championship. Volk will pretty much win that fight easily. We will see how he will bounce back from his loss against Islam Makhachev.
Your guys talk too much. How?
Against the straight up Mexican killer and the interim champion Yair Rodriguez. And don't get me wrong, I love Yair Rodriguez. He's a crazy fight and I like his crazy style, but it's Volkanovski, and if he can handle the power of Islam, which we all saw in the fight, then he can handle the power of Yair. Of course, I don't count Yair out. Then we have the co-main event, Brandon Moreno against Pantoja for the flyweight championship, and this fight is going to be fireworks. Pantoja is like in the flyweight division, he's one of the craziest guys, and I think the most dangerous at the moment. I think the Figgy against Brandon Moreno rivalry is officially over, and I hope it's gonna be over for good. Interesting about this fight, Pantoja won the first fight. They have fought against each other. Pantoja won the decision in the first fight, which is pretty interesting to return to this fight that Brandon Moreno, of course, wants to get a W against Pantoja. We will see how that works out against Brandon Moreno, because Brandon Moreno's last 4 fights were against Figgy. So I'm very interested how that fight goes. Then we have Robert Whitaker against Dricus du Plesis. Whitaker, of course, the arch nemesis of Adesanya. Still believe he won the rematch, but still, you have to be too dominant to win the fight against the champion. We all know Du Plesis pretty much gasses out after the first round, and then he lives on a lung defibrillator to help his lungs catch a breath. Mr. No Gas, Plesis won't make it alive against Whitaker. I think Whitaker is just too experienced and goes crazy against fights like this. Almost gassed out against Brunson and Till, which will say enough. And then, yeah, I just think Whitaker will win that easily, 30-27. And Adesanya versus Whitaker will be the next middleweight championship fight, as Dana just announced that the winner of this fight will go for the title. Then we have the 10th ranked Jalin Turner against the 11th ranked Dan Hooker. Pretty sad for Dan, because Jalin is a straight up killer. And Dan will be sent into the hospital, I think. Turner is just, he's just so crazy. I understand why. Jalin is on a rise. They just need to feed him. What better than Dan Hooker? The perfect fat material. And then we have one of the most hyped, perhaps, guys in the UFC right now. Bo Nickal against Treasean Gore. Pretty cool fight. Bo Nickal, of course, the wrestling prodigy of the whole American people. Treasean Gore, pretty cool that they're gonna fight with each other. I thought Bo Nickal is gonna get the Dana White treatment. Treasean is a straight up killer. He's crazy. I didn't expect that they would let a killer like Treasean match up with Bo Nickal, so that's pretty good. If Bo Nickal wins this, then yeah, gonna be crazy. Of course, Robbie Lawler will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. A straight up legend, and he will fight too on the card on the prelims against a known name in the UFC, against Nico Price. So it's going to be a fight of the old heads. Pretty fun to watch. I still think Lawler will get the W and then retire, I think. Some more fights on the prelims, which is pretty sad. Sean Brady against Jack Della Maddalena. That are really main card potential. Well, it's International Fight Week, so I understand that they want to stack everything. And this is perhaps the saddest thing. The fight that will kick off the prelim card is gonna be Figueiredo against Cape for the next contender spot in the flyweight division. That's pretty sad. That's just the co-main event material. However, I will think I did this deliberately because I think Figgy is very injured. However, it's 2 months until the card. I think it's probably gonna get cancelled. That's why Dana put it this early. Interesting card. Could have been better, I think, because it is one of the most important weeks of UFC itself. Oh well, I'm not Dana White. I just saw the announcement and I thought, wait, let me make a video about it. why not? Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. That was my short announcement about International Fight Week, my short predictions. See you guys this Sunday, where I will be dropping another video about the UFC Fight Night Rosenstruik against Almeida, which is gonna be a crazy kickboxing fight. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.